One thing I have been really trying to do more is make homemade bread and pizza with my family. There's just something special about making it from scratch, the small filling in the house, and everyone sneaking a little taste of the dough, and sitting down together to enjoy something you made yourself. But if you've ever mixed dough by hand, you know it can take a lot of time and effort. So today I'm unboxing this dough mixer. I'm excited to see everything it comes with. Let's open it together. Right away, I can tell this is packaged really securely. Everything is protected well, which is always nice to see when ordering a kitchen appliance. The first thing I'm pulling out is the main mixing unit. It actually has a really clean, modern design that I think would fit nicely on just about any kitchen countertop. It's compact enough that it doesn't look like it's going to take over the whole kitchen, which I definitely appreciate since countertop space is always limited. Next is a stainless steel bowl. The bowl is actually larger than expected. It has a 7.5 quart capacity, so there's plenty of room for making family-sized batches of dough. If you're making bread, pizza dough, rolls, or even pasta dough, it looks like you have enough space without worrying about everything overflowing. The stainless steel also has a really sturdy feel, and I like that it's made with food-grade materials since it's something that's going to be used regularly for baking. Inside the bowl, you have the nice removable S-shaped dough blade. One thing that caught my attention about Mixer is that it doesn't just continuously spin the dough the entire time. Instead, it uses a mix pattern that's designed to imitate the way you naturally knead the dough with your hands. I actually think that this is a really interesting feature because when you're kneading by hand, you're constantly folding and resting the dough. The machine is built to recreate the process, which helps develop the gluten without overworking it. That's especially nice if you're making homemade bread or sourdough because good dough texture really makes a difference. Looking at the top, the lid is removable, which is something I always appreciate. There have been definitely times when baking when I realized I just need a little bit more flour or maybe another splash of water. Instead of stopping the entire process, you can simply remove the lid and add ingredients while it's mixing, making everything a little more convenient and a lot less messy. Now, looking over the controls, I like that everything's pretty straightforward. There are 3 different modes built into the machine. You have a mixing mode if you simply want to prepare dough, a ferment mode for proofing, and then a mixing and ferment mode that handles both steps for you. One feature I especially am curious about is this fermentation function. The mixer actually helps maintain a steady temperature that's ideal for proofing dough around 77 to 100 degrees. If you've ever baked bread before, you know finding a warm place for dough to rise isn't always as easy, especially during those colder months. Having that built right into the machine is a really convenient feature because it creates a more consistent environment for the dough to rise evenly. Another thing I pay attention to with the kitchen appliance is cleanup. Nobody wants to spend forever washing dishes after baking, and that is the nice part about the removable parts are that our dishwasher is safe. So once you're done making your dough, cleanup should be pretty simple. That's always a huge bonus for me because the easier something is to clean, the more often I'm actually going to use it. Overall, my first impression is really positive. This feels solid, the bowl is generously sized, and I like that this isn't just a mixer. It helps with fermentation, which makes it like an all-in-one dough making system. So I'm really excited to put this to the test because everything about it seems designed to be making baking a little bit easier without taking away the fun of creating homemade recipes. If you enjoy baking as much as I do, this is definitely one that looks like a nice kitchen appliance that's worth checking out. Overall, I'm just very impressed and I'm very excited to get this set up and put to use.